got a really good night's rest.
Are you ready?
I actually had the worst sleep of my life.
Really?
I had a terrible migraine last night.
Oh.
I was up all night. It was really fun.
That doesn't sound good.
Good times.
How's it going?
Why do you look like the sky is falling? Is the sky falling? Cool.
No, I was just staring at our lovely walls. Maybe that's why.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That will do it.
That will do it. Getting ready to do your combos.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know what you say. Jade wants to talk to me later too. So just in case they're trying to compare stuff.
So basically what I'm going to say is that throughout the course of this game, there have been 2 people that I actually trust that when they tell me things that it is true, or the closest to the truth, is you and Kiefer. People have been telling me this entire time that the guys are coming for me. Kyle was one who told me a lot, and Vic was one who told me a lot, which is also true. I will leave out the part about Rohan, just because I'm going to say, which is also kind of true, Rohan doesn't talk a lot. He never has. Like, he's pretty tight-lipped with his words. And I'll be like, Kiefer has always maintained that you guys are not coming for me. You're not coming for Tina. So if you keep me, that shows that you actually aren't. And I will continue to move in the direction to help to get Ro out, because it would also be a good resume move for me. And if it wasn't Ro, it would be Braden, because I talked the least game to him. And I had already wanted him gone when Austin was here.
And then those would be your targets if you won this week or next week, depending on who.
Yeah, if like one came down,
Yeah.
that would be it.
What will
And
you
I will
say?
also say,
What will you say about this oddballs thing? They question it.
I will say,
It was assembled for a hot minute. Like, it was literally nothing.
No, and I will be like, you can visibly see that me and Tina have been on the outside this entire game. If you choose to believe that we orchestrated it and rounded everybody up, that's on you. We have been on the outside this entire time. They needed numbers. They pulled us in when they needed it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they
It was assumed. Like, it's not
Yeah.
even like we had a choice.
Well, and I'll be like, and
It was just like, hey, you're a
straight up,
part.
people said that you guys were saying us this entire time to get us over there. And the main people were Kyle and Vic. And I'll be like, man, look at, like, I might even say, if I go home and it is a jury style setting and she is in final 2, even though I do not respect her at all and I won't speak to her after this game, she will have my vote. That she has done all this and was still able to fool you. Is what I'm going to say.
Okay. Because they might ask me about the oddballs as well.
Just be like, that was on their age. We got pulled into it. And it was like, oh, the uncool kids, the awkward people.
Yeah, got thrown
If
into
they
it.
actually-
And it didn't even really amount to anything, to be quite honest with you, because nothing was
No.
really done on that anyways.
And if they kind of like push, like with Vic, I'll be like, Vic's line to me is that everybody has said that I don't deserve to be here, because she said that about Austin too. Ooh, Austin came up to me, she's throwing you under the bus already because you don't deserve to be here. That is her line that she's been using me this entire game. And either people said it to her and it's true, or they didn't. But if they did say it to her and it's true, then they will know that she went behind their backs and told me that. Because I honestly think I think they've all said it, and I don't really care. But it shows that I'm not lying in that situation, if so.
Yeah.
And she is.
If there's anything else that is brought up, let me know, because
And I'll be
Just-
like,
just in case, if they ask anything.
I'm honestly not, I don't want it to be too long.
No.
I don't want it to be too long.
I walked into
If you
OL.
want to keep her, and I will probably also say, I have never camped out in HOHs. So to be pinned as this big liar, manipulator, schemer, I started all of it. I have had zero power, and I have not been pinning myself in HOHs. If you cannot visibly see who was stirring all these pots, then keep her. I've got nothing left to say. I literally go for walks with Tina, and I sit with her and Kiefer in the OLG room. And I make really funny jokes.
And you make muffins.
And I'll also be like, everything she had to say about me was majority personal. And the one game point I had to her about what she said that Beth said, she denied. Everything else was personal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, well, I walked into OLG this morning with my tea. And I was halfway in before I realized she was on the couch. And I was like, oh, do you mind if I sit?
oh, like in the OLG. Did she even say anything? Did she just get up?
Just briefly. She semi-apologized and just basically said, you know.
She apologized to you?
She said, well, she said she's sorry that she's bitchy the last couple of days. She just got thrown, not used to being thrown under the bus, blah, blah, blah. But it was very, like, there was literally maybe 20 words spoken.
Well, she's such, I don't care. I don't even care. She was literally talking shit about you right before she came out.
Do you honestly think I...
Why the fuck is Tina talking best? She's not even on the blog. Go fuck yourself.
No, I don't care.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Like, did she apologize for that? Like, blatantly talking shit about you, or just, sorry,
No,
I'm being...
just in general.
Yeah, okay.
And it wasn't really a full-on...
Yeah, no. And seriously, straight up, good luck getting her out if she survives that. Good luck. Good luck, and see how it feels when somebody else is in those shoes. Because I'm telling you, it's not fun.
No.
And I still, my head is still pounding.
Get something else for it right away.
I know. I'm gonna I have to wait. It's gotta be a certain amount of hours.
What was the last one you had?
There's no concept of time in here,
There's no concept of time.
so I honestly don't know. But it's like my whole body's sore.
Yeah, we'll get something in you. Do you want to just right there? You good?
Yeah.
I don't want to cider.
No, that's good.
Put a request in for one. So before it gets too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go get another tea, I suppose. Fill myself up on that.
Oh, I literally just want to puke.
Later, dude. Good luck.
Hi. Who wants to go first to hear my amazing pitches today? Any takers? Any takers? Cricket?
You choose.
Anyone?
You choose.
Red Rover sent to Sean over.
Okay. Let me get a muffin.
Yeah, let's go get a muffin.
But I'm wearing this. Is that okay?
What?
I'm wearing this to
I
the
love
connection.
it. I love it.
Thank you. I love you too.
I'll even let you choose the room, wherever you want to go.
What's in Expedia right now?
I have no idea. I just finished getting ready.
Oh, that's annoying.
Cook in the face.
What I need to see this morning.
What is it? What did they even give him to work with? Oh, looks pretty good. You want to check Expedia?
Yeah, let's do it. Who's that?
Vic and Jed. Not the place to have our talk. How you feeling?
Me?
Yeah,
Feeling good.
good.
How are you feeling?
Honestly, not the greatest. I had really bad sleep last night because I was up all night with a migraine, which was super fun. So sorry if I'm a little bit tired. I just wanted to chat with you. I know that Vic is like going like really hard, which I didn't expect her not to do. Everybody should fight for themselves in this game. I'm honestly just going to give you one pitch. I'm not going to bug you all day. I'm not going to chase you around if I see her talking to you after this. My pitch is pretty simple. I know that there is a big target in the house. It would be foolish of me if I were to stay and be in any form of power next week to not go for that target. There is somebody else in the house that I have never spoken game to if that target should remove himself from the block, and that is Braden and Roe. Like, that would be my two people, which I kind of wanted Braden gone 2 weeks ago just because I can't read him game-wise,
Yeah.
so that's honestly no surprise. I don't really care what Vic is pitching. I don't need to know it. I will be honest and say people have from the get-go told me that you guys are coming for me, that you don't respect my game. I don't deserve to be here. This is nothing new. I've heard it. If she leaves, that's literally the last sketchy person who has told me that. And the only person, there's two people that I kind of have any sort of trust with in this game, obviously Tina and Kiefer. And Kiefer has never said that once, and he has never faltered in the fact that you and Jed are specifically coming for me. That has never faltered for him. That has come from a lot of other people's mouths, and those people, if she goes, are gone. But I understand you're in a position that you have to do what you think makes sense for you. I will also say if I go and it's like a jury situation, if she survives this and makes it to final two, even though I have zero respect for her and I'm in jury, if she's in that situation, I would have to give her my vote. Because the fact that she has won 3 HOHs, the fact that she has lied and deceived so much, the fact that she even took that situation and manipulated it so hard by like going to you guys right before she blows up the house to air all her dirty laundry without giving anybody an opportunity and then blows it up. Like, to me, that's a huge form of manipulation. And if it works, do you know what I mean? Like, there's no, and straight up with her, if she even wanted to like apologize to me at this moment, I would tell her she doesn't need to. That got way too personal. It got way too deep. I have great people in my life. I don't need somebody who will disrespect me on that level. Not to mention, all she had to say to me was personal shit. The one thing that she questioned like about my game and the conversation I had with Beth, that I asked her flat out, which was what I said to Beth when I chatted with Beth, she flat out denied. Everything else she said to me was personal and digging deep. Mm-hmm. But that's on you guys to see how you feel about that. And how, if you think that she's better for your game, just know if she's sitting on the block again, she'll stay with whoever, like white on rice. I literally can't even get conversations with people. I have to leave rooms. That would be the way it would be on a flip side occasion. And I have never flocked to an HOH room. I have never tried to manipulate somebody's HOH or decisions. I have always looked at sides and made decisions that I thought were best for me in those times. And I've been vocal about those.
Yeah.
And that's honestly all I can say. And the fact that next week, if I were to win, like on Thursday, I don't want any more drama, man. Like last night I had a migraine that was so bad, she has told me that you guys have said to me, she said that Austin said right before when that vote went up. Oh, Austin just ran up to me, said you don't deserve to be here. She was trying to get me to fight with Austin. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's always been the same thing, that I don't deserve to be here. And if that has come out of your mouth, if that is true, then you know that what I'm telling you is true, and she told me what you said, or it's a blatant lie, and she said it in front of everybody because that's how she feels. She said it in front of everybody. I did not make that up. She said it to me as I walked out the door. You don't deserve to be here, you lying fucking bitch. And that's,
Yeah, so first and foremost, like, I don't really think you can picture me saying that. I
No.
would never make an assessment or judgment on whether or not someone deserves to be here. Because the reality is, like, we talked about this a few days ago. It's just
I
like,
know.
I'm proud of each and every one of us, and I'm sure our families are proud of us for even coming.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, any kind of feelings you have towards being here and, like, missing your family, like,
Yeah.
that's completely valid and natural.
Yeah. And even in that situation, I don't know how, like saying that I wouldn't want to be the first member of the jury, that's the same as somebody saying they don't want to be the first one to go home. Do you know what I mean? Everybody has their different fears in this house. Is that like a fear for me? It's because I have kids, and that would be very difficult. If it happens, I have no control over it. But that was said in a human level conversation that had nothing to do with game. And a lot of my things that I've said are like me complaining, I just make jokes. And now I've kind of learned, like, I can't be myself around maybe certain people.
Yeah.
Those were moments where I was just being myself. Like, I am a funny, easygoing, I crack jokes to make light of things. I make fun of myself. Like, that is who I have always been. And people know that in the house. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't leave everything that I have if I generally hated being here and hated this game. I just make light of situations when they're shit. And I've been in a lot of shitty situations where people have blatantly been lying and people are trying to pin me against people. Like, I don't have the same viewpoint that you have in this game. Not saying that it hasn't been difficult for you, but when you play a completely outside game and people are full on using you to do their dirty work, it's a whole different level of savage. Nobody's using you to do their dirty work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get used a lot. And then I get like called out and crocodile tears and this big huge thing as if I'm spearheading everything when I've been on the outside this entire time. People pull me into shit because I'm on the outside all the time.
I know. Secondly, like, I would say, like, I'm really sorry that you had to deal with that yesterday.
Yeah, it's not your fault. I was kind of anticipating it, to be honest. I didn't think it would go to that extent. And honestly, like, she's fired up. She came here for her. She's got a dream, too.
Well, yeah, but
I will leave this situation, like, I don't have any, like, ill will. I wish the absolute best for her. But for me, I don't hold grudges, but I know what I bring to the table with, like, my friendship and who I am as a person. I haven't been called a bitch since I was in high school. People who disrespect me, I don't go for blood. I don't need vengeance. You just lose me in your life. Bottom line, I will send you all the love in the world. I've done that with, like, ex-boyfriends. I've even told you guys that. Like, people who have screwed me over. I'll send you all the love in the world, wish you well. But when you do, guess what? You lose me in your life. Mm-hmm. And her doing that, she didn't burn a bridge, like, it exploded. And you don't rebuild that with me. I've got way too much respect for myself as a woman, as a mom, as a human being, to let people like that stay in my life. And it's not about being vengeful or holding a grudge. I don't like when people disrespect me in that way. That's not game.
I know.
That's not you game.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah.
And no one deserves to be attacked like that.
Yeah.
So like I'm sorry you had to go through that, and like you do not deserve that.
Mm-hmm. And that's totally like not your fault. I feel like for everybody that was really awkward. And I don't know if she stayed, who would be next to feel that?
I know. Someone else might have to go through that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, is that what we want?
I have no control. That's up to you guys to decide.
I know. I mean, emotions aside, based on what I saw yesterday, I mean, I didn't like what I saw emotionally. But like, if I'm being objective game-wise, when I look at my game and I look at Vic, do I think Vic comes for me? No, I don't. Do I think Vic comes with people? Does she come for people that I'm close to? It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. But one thing I know Vic has promised is that I'm not going on the block.
Yeah.
And I think when I was talking to you last time, I was like...
In that conversation, because conversations have been had about how to get Roe out. How to get Roe out.
Yeah.
Do I put him up dead right? Or do you put somebody who wants to compete with him? And I said that to you before any of that blow up. It would be a conversation to be had. If people think, F it, throw him right up there, put him with Braden, sure. Roe and Braden, see who gets picked in the POV. I just had heard that people wanted to backdoor him so he couldn't play in the veto. And if you want to backdoor him, you need strong competitors to be sitting up there to ensure that they get a veto. That's all that conversation meant. If people say no, let's roll the dice, put up Braden and Roe, and if he comes down, then Braden goes home, cool. It's fine. We would have the numbers. That's all that conversation was. Because people have been saying the only way to get him out is a back door.
Mm-hmm.
And I said right to you, like, if you don't want to do it, I wouldn't make you do that. I know, like, and I did say, like, I would have a conversation with Jed. Like, I know Jed feels like he could beat him in a veto. I don't know if Jed would want to be in that position. I would talk to Jed about it. It's suicide for my game if I don't make the move that will make the most people happy. Because now I'm backed into a huge corner where even though I have won nothing, I have had no control, I've had zero power, I have played on the outside, for some reason I am now a massive target. Because somebody else, I have no other cards to play at this point if I want to stay longer in this game. There's no other cards to play. And that's all I meant by that conversation. And it would be a conversation to be had. And I fully know that if one of you win, there's a good chance that I'm sitting on the block. Like, I know this. I don't know if I'm sitting next to Roe or whatever. I would rather go out on a different note than this one this week. I would like one more week to save face from that. But again, it's your decision. She might not be coming for you right now. She might not be coming for your people right now. This game is an individual game. This is not a team sport.
Oh, I know.
She's saying anything she needs to right now. And she went and told you all of her secrets and all of her dirt when she was backed into a corner and needed to. Not because she had to. She didn't pitch to Beth before. She didn't pitch to you guys before. And it would. She, like, her resume at this point is much stronger than yours. Like, that's just being real.
It is.
And I don't
Stronger than-
necessarily think, like, you know, Beth makes this, like, great big move and it doesn't happen on her HOH. It's pretty shit for Beth, too.
I'd agree with that. I mean, yeah, like there's no argument that Vic is probably the strongest player in this game, resume-wise.
Mm-hmm.
So getting her out would be huge in terms of eliminating a strong resume player.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be easy. She would never go down without a fight. she wouldn't.
Oh, I
And she
know.
would say what she needed to say. When have you ever seen Vic this much in an HOH room?
Never.
Never.
She's fighting for her life, and as she should. Right? I wouldn't expect anything less.
Totally, but just be aware between fighting and manipulation. I'm still being me. You and Jed have said this so many times. You see people's true colors when they're in a tight spot. I don't think my colors have wavered. I've never crowded an HOH room. I've never followed people around. I've never used any sort of bullying tactics or, you know what I mean? That's just not me. When you see people's actions change when they're in a tight spot, I think that's something to observe. And is what she is saying even true? Or is she saying whatever she needs to stay? Do you not think she will have salty feelings if she stays?
Potentially. I think, it's tough to explain why I think she wouldn't. I have reasons. I have deeper reasons why I think that it's unlikely. There will come a time where we'd have to face off and get rid of her. Whether it's now or down the road is kind of my question to myself.
Who do you think would be easier for you to face off against?
In terms of who?
Me or her? Who would you rather face off against?
I mean, you, based on what I've seen so far, yeah. But it's just a weird situation where I think it's very unlikely that Vic puts me on the block.
Yeah.
Whereas, I could see you doing that to me.
And
Because you won't say you wouldn't. You know what I mean?
I don't know how many times I haven't told you that I wouldn't. I've literally, I pitched it to you before any of this even happened.
I wouldn't put you on the block?
No. The only thing I've ever said is if you wanted to backdoor row, then tell me who do I put up? You said you don't want to go up. Jed has said maybe he does. I don't know. It would have to be a conversation that was had. Because at the end of the day, people got to go up there.
I know.
That's all I have ever said.
I know.
That's it.
I'm not asking you for names either.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But I don't know, if you don't believe me, I don't know what else to say to you.
Believe you about what? What do you when you say I don't
To believe that you guys aren't my targets.
I believe you on that.
Yeah.
That I believe you about.
Yeah.
It's not that I think you're gonna come for me.
Yeah.
It's just that I think you might put me on the block, whereas she wouldn't. And being on the block essentially means you're expendable. Do you see what I'm saying? Essentially means you could go home. And it's do I feel...
I've never treated anybody in this house like they were expendable.
I'm not saying you treat me as I'm expendable, but the reality is when you go on the block, you could go home.
I know. I'm sitting on the block.
Anything could happen.
I'm sitting on the block. I know that.
You put me on the block, it could be instant eviction. There's no veto. I'm going home. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those things have happened. They do happen.
I know.
So I'm if I'm looking at it from that perspective.
For sure.
Your chances of staying in this game are always significantly higher when you don't.
If that makes you uncomfortable and it's easier for me to say Roe and Braden, I will. That's fine. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like at this point, I don't know what else I can say to you to make you feel better about this. You have to go with how you feel. And that's all I can do. I'm so kind of drained from all of it, where it's if you really if that's what you, then honestly, Ty, then that's your choice. That's your choice. There is literally nothing else I can say to you. I am logical in this game. If I want to go further in this game, there are moves that need to be made to ensure that I go further in this game. There are moves that I need to make to get all of this heat off of me. I can't tell you anything else. If you choose not to believe that, then you choose not to believe that. There's nothing else I can say to you. And I'm not going to bug you about it. You're still playing your game for you. At the end of the day, you have to make the decision that you think is best for you. I can't hammer out this point anymore, and I'm not going to keep following you around and being hey, remember, no. You have to do what you feel feels right for you. If me saying, if that's what you guys would want, I always had heard that there's a fucking backdoor plan for him. But if that is not what people want, then I would put up Roe and Braden.
I'm honestly not sure what people want because I can't speak for everybody.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what the plan would be to get rid of Roe.
No.
Because
And I'm just saying, I'm open to having that conversation. I'm open to having that conversation. speaking like adults, talking about this game. I don't have any, and honestly, there's two people that I feel like have, like, that I have, like, any, like, I feel like what they tell me is usually the truth. And Kiefer has always, he has been adamant. He does not want Roe here, and he has always been adamant that you guys are not coming for me. He has never once faltered on that, ever.
And we're not, and that's the truth.
And just to be like, to call a spade, if I won and I didn't make a hit at Roe, Kiefer is now pissed at me. I only have 2 allies left in this game. Now one of them is pissed at me too. I don't know what else to say for you to, like, see, like, if you don't want to go on the block, perfect, fine, whatever. Then he's got to go flat out. If he wins a veto, then you guys have to be in agreement. I don't have a vote. Then you're going to have to vote out Braden. I don't know if you guys are tight with Braden. That's the only other play that I have. The only one.
Well, I get that. Because, like...
And I straight up kind of wanted Braden gone 2 weeks ago because he's got a great social game and he will be a hard name to say.
Right.
He will also be hard to get out later. Any way you dice it, I'm not the most liked in this house. You know what I mean? Like, my name will easily be said. Honestly, after this week, I feel like I will be like Roe, and I won't even fucking care if I'm sitting on that block. After this week, I don't know how it could feel any worse. There are other people who might not even see it. I'm not oblivious to any of that.
Oh, I hear that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, I hear that. Because, like, you know what it is for me? It's like I look at it numbers-wise.
Mm-hmm.
And simply put, you're not putting Tara on the block.
Tina.
Sorry. Not putting Tina on the block, not putting Kiefer on the block. Right? Those, I don't think you ever do that. So then that leaves, and if you don't want to put Roe on the block, that leaves me.
It's not that I don't want to put Roe on the block. I have been told that people think he needs a backdoor to get out. It's not that
What do you think?
I don't throw him on the fucking block. If you're worried about it, the numbers are dwindling no matter what. You either put up 2 essential pawns in the hope that Roe's name does not get picked, that he doesn't get picked, and that you backdoor him. But literally next week's veto, only 2 people aren't playing. If you, like, numbers are dwindling.
I know.
In my opinion, to pull off a backdoor at this point in the game, you kind of can't. You just don't know. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. I don't know if people feel comfortable, but, like, that's probably, I would probably put up Roe and Braden, or if you're super against it, I would see if Jed wanted to go toe-to-toe, or Jed and Braden, to increase Jed's odd, to take himself off. But that would be a conversation that I would have to have with Jed, and I don't even know if this conversation is messing with my relationship with Jed by even saying that. It's a conversation I would have to have with Jed. And if neither one of you want to do that, then Roe and Braden, and we'll see what he does. We will see who randomly gets picked, and if he comes off, I still don't have a vote. You guys would have the numbers regardless. It would have to, like, it would be Braden would go for me.
And I think that essentially, I think that's what I was trying to ask you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like.
You guys would have the numbers at that point.
Yeah, because obviously there's like a limitation to who you can put up. If you're not putting up Key for Tina, then that just leaves me, Jed, Beth, Braden, Roe. And if you don't put up Roe, that leaves me, Jed, Beth, Braden.
Yeah.
Right? So then essentially.
No, it would be Braden.
It says to me that.
Braden doesn't really even talk to me. I don't have a good game relationship with him. When it came down between Austin and Braden, I essentially wanted to keep Austin because she was a bigger target, and I've never known where Braden's head's at. Like, people can visibly see that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really talk a lot. I don't think that's a big surprise, but you guys would have the numbers in that situation. You would have the numbers, and Tina would do what you guys wanted. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree. I think that's really all I want to hear from you.
yeah, and that's fair.
Like, I don't want to hear that, like, oh, if I decide to put you, I'm just going to put you up. Like,
And I've never once said that.
You know, but it's like that's the assumption I make if you're not going to say, like,
I know.
I
well, and it's probably an assumption that is feeded to you by someone else, along with all the other assumptions that have been feeded to me about you guys. It's other people's bullshit. It has never been my bullshit.
Yeah, and it's
And
not,
I came to play a game.
and I believe,
It would be suicide for my game.
and I believe you. But one thing I do know about you is if you tell me something, I will believe it.
Yeah.
Right? If you tell me like, Sean, like this is what I'm gonna do, I believe it.
Yeah.
But when I hear like something vague, like, oh, we'll have a conversation,
Yeah.
that makes me feel like you'll just do whatever you want at the end of the
No.
day and say we had a conversation.
Yeah, yeah. No, no,
You
no.
know what
no.
I mean?
I just said, like, it would literally, we would have to have conversations.
And I agree, we would.
Yeah.
But like, I just wanted some boundaries around that
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't want to
Those
be
would
like,
be my two. Those would be my two targets.
exactly.
And then if they kind of, in my opinion, if they kind of like went in the next 2 weeks, well, then it's
Yeah.
a potentially. I honestly think even Kiefer is closer to you guys than he is with me and Tina. Do you know what I mean? Like, then it is what it is at that point. There's no other options.
Yeah.
There's literally no other options at that point. And it would literally just come down to who wins shit.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
We're getting there, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And at the end of the day, like, yeah, me and Tina are super tight. We're only two. As much as I do trust Kiefer and I love Kiefer, I know that he would probably stick with you guys. He's kind of shown that. Do you know what I mean? Like that he's been with you guys. And that's fine. Like that it is what it is. It would literally come down to who's winning next. And that's how this game is played.
I agree.
It doesn't need to be played with all the bullshit.
I agree. Well, it's good.
And if I did anything else, if I won next week, guess who's now the biggest target? Not Ro, me.
Yeah.
And then people aren't even looking at Ro. Not to mention, I would need something on my resume too.
It's true.
Everybody needs something on their resume.
To win the game.
If you win an HOH, at this point, it's got to be a resume move. If you have any argument at the end.
You're right.
I'm not blind to that fact. I just don't like the other bullshit with this game. I love this game. I came here because I love this game. And do I like some of the unnecessary bullshit? No. That's not my game. It's not the game I came to play. But you got to do what you think's good for you.
No, that's good. Like, no, overall, like, I'm happy that you're saying, like, the things you're saying,
Yeah.
rather than we'll see, because.
I know, but I've never said we'll see to you. I don't even know where this is coming from.
No, but when you say, like, we have to have a conversation, it almost makes
Because it was literally in that scenario, because I have heard people say, how do we get him out? Do we backdoor him? That's all I meant by it. That's all I meant by it. Like, that's even like one simple conversation that can get twisted in another direction.
Yeah.
That's only because people have said that. Shit, he's won 3 vetoes. Do we do a backdoor? And in a backdoor situation, well, Braden is one. Somebody's got to be sitting next to Braden.
Yeah.
That's all that was. If nobody wants to sit next to Braden, Braden and Row. And let the chips fall as they may.
Mm-hmm.
And then my target would be Braden.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever, if Rowe took himself down, whoever would be sitting next to Braden would be a pawn, and you guys would have the numbers regardless, no matter who it is.
Mm-hmm.
You have the numbers. You would decide if Braden is worth keeping. And honestly, if I needed to use a pawn, if I'm just being real with you, it would probably be Beth, because Beth used me as a pawn. And that would be a safer thing for me to do. And I would tell Beth, you are just a pawn in this situation, because you guys would have the votes to keep her safe.
Mm-hmm.
It would be the move that I would need to make that would make the most sense. Because I was a pawn this week right now on her HOH.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't be, and I would talk to Beth about that. You guys would have the numbers. You guys would not vote out Beth over Braden.
Mm-hmm.
She would be fine. But if I have to, like, if that was my whole plan, if neither you or Jed want to go head to toe with him and don't want to sit on the block, that is what I would do. And if he came down, that would be my pawn choice.
That makes sense.
Only because I'm the pawn in this one. And I don't think that Beth would go, Braden would go in that scenario. At least that's what you guys would be voting. I feel like I would be shocked if you voted out Beth, but that would be, and that's just me being real.
Okay.
Because I'm sitting on the block on Beth's HOH. That's the only reason. You know what I mean? Like
I get that.
Like she would understand. And I would literally say to her the same thing she said to me, like, if you went home on my HOH, something has gone terribly wrong. It's what she has said to me from the beginning. If it ever came down to that situation, it would be the same.
Yeah. I still think it's highly unlikely that.
No, well, it wouldn't. Like, I can't see you guys after all of this time. Do you know what I mean? Keeping Braden over Beth. It's not going to happen. And you know that Tina will vote wherever you guys want, because Tina is also not close to Braden either. Tina's actually probably closer to you guys. She's closer to you guys than I am. Do you know what I mean? Because she's always maintained with all the bullshit that has come in that it was bullshit.
Yeah.
And she hasn't trusted Vic for a long time. And honestly, Tina used to tell me, watch your words around Vic. Don't even. These are real conversations. And I was like, nah, Vic's cool. And Tina was right. She's a good judge of character. She's never thrown you guys under the bus either.
Yeah.
Kiefer or Tina never has. Everybody else in the house pretty much has. Although I wouldn't say like Ro really has. Ro doesn't really talk a lot, even to me.
Really?
No, you know him. He's very calculated. He always makes like assumptions. Like he would say something like big targets. But nothing, he's not like a big direct, and Braden legit doesn't, I don't even really talk to him that much in the house. He's much closer with everybody else than me. That should be a no-brainer in that situation. And it sucks because I think he's great. I would have loved to have gotten to know him more. But even when Austin left, he just kind of flocked to Beth. I haven't built anything with him. That's no skin off my ass at this point. But this also sucks because now I'm saying this out loud and I need his vote.
Well, you'll get it.
Yeah, I know, but like you have to, like even with like that whole like this stupid house meeting, I'm still on the block. I still need 4 votes to stay.
Yeah.
I still need 4 votes to stay. And 2 of those votes would be 2 of my targets moving forward. Like that's a thing, you know?
Yeah. But if you're being real, like, assuming that like Jed and I vote with Beth or our support Beth's decision, and Keith is on your side, so is Tina.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
I know, but you just understand like
Yeah, I mean,
my predicament, you know?
No matter which
like
way.
If I've never been like wanting to give direct names because my ass is sitting on the block. And my ass still needs some votes.
Yeah, no, I know.
To stay. You know?
I know.
Nothing's guaranteed.
No, I know. Right. So I think you're in a good position. Right?
And I'll I'm gonna chat with Jed. I'm gonna talk to Beth.
Yeah,
and then I'm done with conversations. And that's no disrespect. It doesn't mean I don't have fight in it. But like, I'm not playing ping pong with her all day today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking pack my bag. I'm going to lay low. And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm not doing ping pong with her. I don't even care if you want to share this conversation. I don't care at this point.
Yeah.
I'm having my conversations, the original conversations that I wanted to have anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to pack my bag and I'm going to fucking chill. And if I go home, I go home. If I don't, that's where I am.
Yeah.
Because this is just insanity. I'm too old for this shit.
Wow. No, I hear you. I don't think you go home. Anyways. But
It's Big Brother. Anything could happen. There could be a fucking twist. There could be a flip.
yeah, we don't know.
You never know. That's my peace. That's my truth. That's...
I appreciate that. Like, I mean, you've always been real with me.
No, and I'm just... It's not that I don't have fight in me in this game. I don't have any more fight for a specific situation. That's all.
Yeah. Like, you've always been real with me, and I always say that.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that goes a lot further than someone who hasn't.
Yeah.
And take from that what you want. But, like, you know I'm always about loyalty.
Yeah, I know that.
And straight shooters.
Yeah.
And that's what I value in this game.
Yeah.
Which is why...
And I feel like we've always been on the same page with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always wanted to work with you. There's just been a lot of sketchy people that didn't want me creating bonds with you, with your three. That was intentional because people were scared of your three and they needed numbers.
I don't know where all this fear came from.
I don't know either.
Like, when I heard about the oddballs the other day, I was like, 7?
Yeah.
For us? Why?
Yeah. And that was even funny, like, just the thought, like, that I orchestrated all that. Like, I've been on the outside. Do you know how many things I've been pulled into? How many things that I've just been pulled into? Mm-hmm. I can't even believe that one had a name. That's the only one that's actually had a name where I was like, oh, okay.
It's funny because I've been asking for that name for a long time.
Yeah, that's what it was. And straight up, I did not come up with it. Me and Tina were told about it afterwards. Like, oh, yeah, we came up with a name. I don't actually know if it was Vic. It may have been Austin, actually. I don't know where the name originated from. I was told about it afterwards. And it was like, all the misfits. Like, it was just assumed that I'm like, you know.
All the misfits fit well together.
Yeah. There's no one left. There's no one left. And when there was talks of size in a house, I was pretty vocal with you guys without calling out things because I'm still playing a game that I don't like to do sides and that there's just certain people that I don't trust.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Like you say, like, actions speak louder, right? And, like, I just don't feel like personally, like, there's nothing I've done to show you that you can't trust me.
No. And I don't think that you're gunning for me next week.
Not.
I know who the target is.
I think our targets, I think we share a common interest in who our target is. And we always have. Like, I've had this conversation with Tina earlier this week.
Yeah.
Was it before the HOH even? I was like, yeah, we got to get the elephant in the room out of here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, with you and Expedia, with you and Tina.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we were talking about. It was Vic.
Yeah, of course it was. You can't even say her name.
I think it's happening sooner than we anticipated.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it's happening.
I'm telling you right now, I don't think I'd, sit next to Vic sucks.
Does it? Why?
Why? You know what? You sit next to her next time.
That's the biggest target in the house.
Oh, no, but just the way people make you feel.
I mean, yeah,
you know what I mean? When you can see just just a new level of manipulation and you almost, because you're on the block, you just kind of got to take it a little bit.
Yeah, and
that's very difficult for anybody to do.
No, I agree. And the thing is, she aimed her campaign at you.
Yeah.
But she didn't need to.
No.
You know what I mean? She could have made it why she's better for everyone's game.
Yeah.
But it didn't need to try to soil it to do that. That's the route she chose to take.
Yeah. And
campaigning never has to be about talking about how bad the other person is.
No. Honestly, before that happened, I wasn't even going to mention Vic in my campaign. I was going to mention what I would be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And when she brought up a conversation that I had with her in this room, where I did go and give her a hug and I talked to her, that was a real human moment. A real human moment. I was crying to you and Destiny about it the night before. Do you know what I mean? Because of I do care about her as a person. In this game, it is very hard. That is a real human moment.
Yeah.
That was also used to make me look terrible.
Yeah.
And in that moment, it was and I said to her, look, you got fight in you. You campaign, do you? I said that to her in this moment. I hugged her. I was crying. And in that moment, that was still used against me. As if I spearheaded the entire back door for her, which everybody knows isn't even true. Like, I was not the only one to say anything about Vic. And honestly, the only thing I asked Beth was if she, because I wanted to know why Beth was saying my name straight up. That was a conversation that I had with Beth. Like, why are you saying my name over Tina's? Did you say this about me? Do you feel this way? That was just something that I had on my heart where I just wanted to know at that point.
Yeah.
Because it had been sold so much. Is it even true? Because it's easy to think that it's true when somebody's about to put you on the block.
Yeah.
There's somebody coming. Not that I got like 0 fucks given. Legit. 0 fucks given.
I think it's getting there for a lot of
But
us.
those are like real things, you know.
Yeah.
Other people have been approached because she is a big target, you know. Like, she does have a big resume. There are visible things to show that she was playing both sides hard, not just a little bit, hard. We have said this about every other person that has left. There are reasons why they are in that position. I'm not going to own the entire reason why Vic is in the position. I don't own all of that. I don't have that much power and control and persuasion in this game. I'm not going to carry the weight of that. That if she goes, it's solely because of me. I would like to take credit for it, but it's just not true. People make decisions and say things, and they have their own repercussions. And when you asked me that question about Vic in the conversation, I was truthful with you that it wasn't your name. But it was Beth's, and it was Braden, it was Jetson, it was that 3, you know? I didn't lie to you about that. I could have easily been like, oh yeah, she said your name too. I didn't. I said what I had heard.
Mm-hmm.
I could have very easily been like, oh yeah, no, she said your name. I could have very easily done that. But I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, let's give me a hug. Look at you and your sniggies. Sniggy.
I'm wearing this. This is embarrassing. I'm on TV.
I think it's really cute.
With
Are you kidding?
With no pants?
Do you know every shot of me yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, not
Walking around with no pants?
Nothing
It's
is
ridiculous.
cute. Even today is not very cute because I can't take a goddamn shower.
Yeah, I'm going to take one now. I'm just waiting for my laundry.
Good luck. Enjoy. Oh. Whatever Ro is making. Here I am.
Smells like breakfast.
Just cleaned up, bud.
No neck.
I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe not, because she was getting ready for DR. Do you want me to go check?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure, that'd be right.
Is that tea or coffee? Coffee.
Tara wants to have a chat with you guys, so I send her in, or?
Where
do you wanna go?
You.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Girl away.
Still good. Mm-hmm. Still good. Oh my god. What's going on around here?
What is happening?
The egg smells so good. Mm-hmm. This is yours? This is yours.
We're used to it at this point, right, babe?
When what?
We're used to all the awesome smelling food, and
I literally don't know what you just said to me.
we're used to all the awesome smelling food.
Yes. Wait, do you want orange pico?
We need some milk.
We're so grateful.
Shut up!
We're so grateful.
We need some milk, milk.
Thanks, big brother.
Well, you
Hey,
big brother.
Keeper's been saying there's no garlic, and there's literally garlic
Well,
right
you
here.
very
I know.
honest.
I left it there, and he's like, "No, I just don't want to use it."
Appreciate
for
you.
stuff."
Keeper,
We need some-
I mean, now there's no point because it's Wednesday. Is the freezer open?
It is.
Let's go,
It
baby.
is.
Yeah.
I
You
don't know.
making a smoothie?
Iced coffee.
Uh-oh.
I think that locked too. God! Me, is the freezer open? Yeah, me. Yeah. Big brother, I just want iced coffee. This is so humiliating. Oh, God.
I was just...
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, perfect. You're about to go sprint in.
No.
Who was in Expedia?
Beth, Jed, and Tina walked in.
What was John in there then?
I think they wanted to talk to Tina,
Oh, okay.
so I got the boot. I got kicked out.
You got kicked out?
Well, shit.
Well, damn. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I'm glad there's bananas out here, though. That's smart.
Bananas. If they're building those booths again, we'll riot. That's what they're doing in there right now.
A riot.
We walk out on Thursday, it's booths. I'm like, come on! I'm tired of booths! Give me something else! I'm like, can you come up with something else? Because I've heard it before.
How unoriginal,
Literally.
big brother. Is there anything you'd specifically like to see?
No, just nothing but a booth.
Yeah.
Tina?
Yeah.
Are they in the dryer? I think she just put them on again to make sure that they were dry. She put it on a second time to make sure that they were dry. So if they're dry, I'm sure you can put them on her bed.
Or she won't be long. She's just talking
Yeah.
with Jed and Beth. Just hit it on again because I know it was a big load. Tina's talking to Jed and Beth. Just like restart it. She'll be out soon. Won't be a long thing, I don't think. I mean, I don't really know. What could it be?
It ain't shit for us.
Where's not? There's a little basket. Brayden, this is for you. I'm like, yes, let's go!
Canada has voted.
You'd have a basket of food for the week.
I know, I can't believe that you didn't get that.
I can't.
I had a feeling.
I knew it was going to be Roe.
Really, eh?
Come on. I said it in the room in front of him. If I was at home, I would be cheering for Roe like
Same.
crazy. I would be Team Rohan.
Yeah,
It's him against the world.
Literally.
true.
You know.
You always cheer for those people.
Also, I'm sure he's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Alone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure he's hilarious.
That's fair. Kiefer's like, I'm not laughing.
I probably laugh at his jokes.
Keith, can you turn that kettle on for me? Does it have water in it?
I don't think it really has. Oh, it's bad. Enough for at least glass. You're playing chess. Shut the fuck up. You're gonna do the big one.
I figured it out.
Good job, buddy.
So I'll just go into
You
the
open?
pantry.
Smooth
I want to make I wanted to
Butterfinger.
make a smoothie. A smoothie.
What are you gonna put in your smoothie?
Some bananas.
Are you gonna put ice in it?
Some slop. Some ice.
If you can make a little extra for me, I could use a little bit of a smoothie if you make one.
Oh yeah, I got you.
I legit want half a glass.
I'm doing nanner peels and all.
What?
Yeah.
Peels?
Yeah.
You're a liar. I can tell on your face.
Watch.
I don't think that blender could get, to be honest.
Oh, it'll blend it, Tara. Tara.
Don't fuck with me, fellas.
Kiefer. Gotta get rolling up my bag.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Are there even any freaking mugs left?
Apparently there is under the thing, allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh, staring right at me.
I would say it's pretty close to that time, though.
That's what we said this morning. That's why I thought you changed that.
No, I didn't.
Is there no more peppermint?
No, I think Vic might take the last one this morning. For her today.
Excuse me. Sorry,
This
pardon me.
one's a peppermint.
Oh,
Random bag. Good, because I feel like garbage.
El garbaggio. Yeah, I don't think we're getting that back anytime soon there, Bray Bay.
I'm so tired.
I know, I'm glad. Oh, there's like none in the pot either.
That's fine, because I put mostly milk with ice. Brother, how can I stay awake if I can't have coffee? Just me complaining. It's a compilation of me complaining every day. I'm so tired.
They could probably get a compilation of everybody doing
Careful about your complaints. They can be used against you. Even though they're funny as hell.
Every day Brady complains about not having iced coffee. And it's infuriating.
You gotta go.
To the top.
To the top.
To the top.
To the top, till I drop in the shop,
our
and we cop. I eat slop, until I pop. Whoa, where was I?
I don't know, where were you?
Holy shit, where am I? I blame the government, tap and die, W. I think it's open. Run at it. Full sprint.
Run at it. You wanted me to die, Kiefer, huh? I see your trick. You want me to break an arm? Have to get ejected?
Oh,
Is that what you want, Kiefer?
I'm the mastermind.
You want to play like that? I just know that would be literally the worst feeling in the entire world.
Oh, man.
Or like slipping on a step and then like falling on your foot and then like breaking your pinky toe and having to leave.
I wouldn't leave her a broken pinky toe. I guess I wouldn't have a choice, but
I was gonna say I don't think you get to pick. What if your toe's literally like out to the side?
I would break it back.
Like immediately you're like,
Yeah.
How do people break things back?
I
I don't think they
dislocated
break, I
my.
think they just realign.
I
But
dislocated
then,
my.
how does that heal?
My pinky broke one
I
time.
don't think it heals correctly, but it will heal.
Yeah,
Bone
I like
starts to
dislocated
heal
my
after
pinky
that.
before.
You have a thing under your arm. That's annoying.
Was that a prank?
No, that was the lint thing.
Oh, is there more dryer
You've been
sheets?
pranked.
We need more dryer sheets.
Has anyone ever requested for those?
More dryer sheets? I don't even know how.
I want to request for more coconut milk,
For more curdy,
just in case.
in case we get to eat again one day.
I don't think I'm gonna get deep unless I make final six. Yeah, the left shower up there is good.
Yeah.
The water pressure was fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I'm gonna wait like a little bit before I shower. I didn't know Blue Line could play the spoons. Whoa, that was actually pretty dope.
Yeah, you nailed it. I gotta pee real quick. I'm using
Nailed
the
it.
HOH one.
You got it what?
I gotta pee. I'm using the HOH one.
You have to pee?
I gotta pee.
Piss?
Yep.
Piss out of your pooper. How many times do you think I could do this in a row?
Probably over 100, I would say.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Throwing in a double. Back! She just went to go pee pee.
Pee in HOH. She went pee in HOH. She said she'll be back in a second.
She's gonna pee pee out of her poo poo. And Brayden wants iced coffee. And I want Brayden to have iced coffee. And I also want ice for a smoothie that I was about to make. I was gonna do slop smoothie.
Hey, Ty.
What's happening in there, guys?
Okay, you should just kind of stop
What?
that now. Stop it, Keith. Keep you on your damn toes.
Don't make me throw a banana at you. Blue.
Stop with that bullshit.
What bullshit? I'm just in here with my big ass spoon.
What are you planning on doing with your big ass spoon?
I was just doing this.
Well, aren't you special? Well, that was brilliant.
Holy fart knockers.
Do your thing.
Coming.
Do what you want to do.
Do your thing.
Sorry, excuse me. I have an important meeting. An important meeting to attend. Excuse me, pardon me.
Do I want a peppermint tea?
There's none
There's
left.
no peppermint.
Shit.
Suck it, Blue Line. What do you got?
You're a shit disturber. I've had enough for one
Hey, I
speak
heard
up
you
for
guys are
today.
looking for me.
Well, not really for today.
Oh my god, hey. I'm really. You know what?
I can go listen to music.
Ah.
Jam out, you know?
And jam.
But until then, I'm here. And it was like Kiefer had just walked out, and then I was like, "Oh, is the fridge unlocked?" He's like, "Yeah." And then the little hears, "Doop." So now here we are,
Waiting patiently.
patiently waiting patiently. Should we use one of these as like a thing? Like that's not loud enough.
Yumo gwege gwagisao, yumo gwege gwagisao, yumo gwege gwagisao.
You guys. You know you're bored when
Damn it.
Oh, don't want that to happen.
you guys are hilarious.
Wooden spoons.
What? Oh, okay, drummer.
Oh.
Oh,
You know how to drum? You do, don't you? You're a drummer.
oh, Tina the drummer.
I'm in. Let's fucking go.
I'm in.
You're doing it too?
How do you do that?
Oh, that's really loud. Good morning.
Good morning. We
It's time
came
to
to
say
say good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. It's time to say good morning. To the left, to the right, to the left, right, the right.
Give it to her, Brady. Give it. Come on, keep going, keep going. Brady's like,
Holy shit.
Here's
That's
the drum on the
loud.
it is very loud.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go nowhere because I have no life.
I'm gonna get
I thought
another
you were
tea.
gonna go.
Might as well.
I just wanted to. Oh, Omega!
You want your iced coffee, do you?
Yes.
Stuck in here with everyone. I
any
need
mugs?
to piss my pants. Gonna be walking around in pee pants all day. I'm eating this last muffin. I don't even care anymore. And I did. I walked around in my pee pants all day.
All damn day.
Hey, we have hot water.
We do? Shut up.
No, we have hot fucking water. We have hot water.
We have hot water. We have hot.
We have
Is the
hot
pantry gonna
water.
open with food? Is the pantry gonna open with food?
We have hot water.
I'm gonna have a shower. I'm gonna have a shower.
Yes. Seriously, hot
We have
water.
hot water.
Someone turn the
is the
dishwasher
best
on
day
now.
ever.
This is the time.
Yeah, turn the dishwasher
Turn
on.
go check the shower break. Scream if it's
Yeah.
hot.
Yes.
Oh,
We
you
have
do
hot
shower
water.
in the right
Shut
shower.
up! Big brother! Oh my god. Oh. It works! Yes! What a day.
I don't know what to do. Should I have this?
No, big brother. Shut up! I could cry. Literal happy tear.
It's our room. We never come in here anymore.
I'm in here all the time.
Oh my gosh, I just wanted to have a quick follow up because I've been working my ass off to stay in this game.
You're doing good.
I talked to them again this morning. Like, I talked to Beth and Jed. Like, I need to stay there. I just need your help so bad.
How would you talk with Bray?
It was good. Like, I literally just told him I'm not coming for you. Like, I know I made a bad move last week, like with the invisible HOH. Like, I have a little bit of dirt on him, so I'm pretty much telling him that this dirt is safe with me. Like, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
I could use it in my campaign, but I'm not going to. Like, I'm just trying to let him know, like...
I mean, I think my feeling from Jedi and Beth is that Brayden was in the oddballs or whatever and never told them anyway, either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So their trust with them is down, which is good for us for sure.
Yeah.
I think so.
Like, at the end of the day, I'm 100% loyal to you. Like,
I
you
know.
know this.
I
like,
know this. I
We
know this.
are, like, you are my person in this game.
They've asked me who's better to stay for me, and I said you. Because when you look at it, you stay. I really don't think you put me up. They don't think that you would put me up either. And they also think that if Tara were to go, Tina would have nowhere to go but for me. So I'm like, yeah, obviously, like, it's not bad for my game if Tara leaves.
Mm-hmm. Literally, though. Like, if they stay, like, I know you're close with Tina and Tara, so I don't think you're in danger. But, like, a big part of my pitch to them is, like, Beth, you can't play next week. If Jed and Ty don't pull this out and either 3 of those win, you guys are going up and one of you guys are going home.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally a numbers game.
Yeah.
Like, it's the truth, though. I'm not. If I stay, it's clear that I'm coming for them. I will go up. They have the numbers to keep who they want.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, like, they need to keep me here. Like, I'm fucking devastated. To get sent home by them, like, I'd be freaking crushed.
Yeah.
This is not my time to go.
No, it's not.
And I just know, like, they really validate, like, what you say. Like, because even at the end of our conversation yesterday, they're like, well, we need to talk to Kiefer.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, at the end of the day, in my head, I'm like, yes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, thank God, please do talk to Kiefer, because, like, I know that you have my back.
Yeah.
I really need you to stick your neck out for me.
I can.
Really, really appreciate it. Like, it couldn't be better for your game for me to stay. Like,
it literally couldn't.
Like, I would yeah, you know this. I told you, I swore over everything, I would never put you up.
I know. I honestly believe that, and I wouldn't put you up, which is.
Yeah.
And I don't think they believe that I wouldn't, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm just so nervous. Like, being on the block is fucked. I don't like it.
No.
Like, I really feel like I'm gonna get blindsided, like, and I don't want that. Like,
I don't think it would be I think they would probably tell you. So them not telling you, it's good news for you.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I really hope.
Like,
it's really Beth. Like, I feel like the boys are, like, convinced, but, like, every time I think I'm, like, good, she says something, and I'm like, where did that even come from?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, she'll be like, well, week 3, I just can't trust you after that. And I'm just like, ugh. Like, I literally didn't want Jed to use, like, if Jed would have used the veto, you would have been up, Beth. You would have been the one to go home.
she would have went home, yeah.
You know what I mean? You're literally here because of me. Same thing with the invisible HOH.
Yep.
Like, I would have had the support to put Jed and Ty, Jed and Beth, easy.
Yeah.
Rohan, like, you know what I mean? The girls, it would have been done.
Oh, there would have been no choice.
Like, they would have been gone. Like, how is that not enough?
And who wins the BB Can condos out of them? You know what I mean? Like, Austin. If Austin got picked against them, she might have won and not used it. You know what I mean? Like, it could have went any way.
It really could have. Like, I just value, like, our relationship so much. So, like, maybe, like, a week ago or something, like, you said to me, like, that, like, our best bet is working with them to go far.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing.
I know. I still think
That's still what I want. Like, they're worried that since they put me on the block, I'm going to be bitter about it. But I'm not. I'm telling them, like, you know what? This is a move you guys made thinking that I was, like, talking all this shit. But the thing is that they kind of told me to do that. Like, they wanted me to bring them back information. Like, do you know that?
Yeah.
So that's what I was fucking doing. So that's why I was sending Tina and Tara in them, like, go campaign. Because I didn't think anything they said was going to fucking get in their head.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you literally asked me to do this and you're putting me on the block for it?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
I know.
Shit's about to get real. If Tara stays, those 3 are coming for them. Today, Beth said, I don't think Tara would put me up. I was like, you just put her, I didn't say this, but I'm like, not only did you just put her up, who is she putting up? She's not going to put up Rose. She's not going to put up Tina. I believe there's something going on with Bray and Rohan between me and you. I'm not bringing that in my speech or anything.
I believe that too. I told Beth and them as well. I've seen them whispering together way too many times for it to be just regular conversation.
They are working. I can confirm that they're working together.
I know they are.
But I'm not going to bring that up in my speech because Braden's in their ear, and it's also a reason why I'm on the block. So he wants me gone because I know his secret. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wants me gone because he thinks I'm going to expose him. Which I really fucking should. But I tried to outside, and he just denied it, so I moved on. You know?
If things don't change by the night, you might have to expose Bray. You know what I mean?
Like, I don't think they're going to fucking believe it. Rohan swears over his family. Look at Braden.
Nobody believed that. Nobody believed Ro.
Okay,
Ro came out
good.
looking horrible out of that. Nobody believed him. Because he obviously pitched to keep Austin.
Yeah.
For him to even deny that
Is ridiculous.
Yeah. So I'm 100% positive he pitched it to Tina and Tara. 100%.
100%. Like, I'm just so confused as to, like, I get it. Like, there's, like, worries, but I just don't understand how they're still so torn. Like, you're going to leave them with a number when they're coming for you, when I'm literally swearing over everything I will be loyal to you guys and have been in every move I've made in this game.
I do think you'd be loyal 100%.
Sorry?
I think you'd be loyal 100%.
Oh, for sure. Especially now that I've sworn over everything. There's no going back now.
Yeah.
Like, it just drives me nuts that they're still looking at me with complete confusion, that they have no idea what the right choice is. And I'm just like, how do you not know what the right choice is? You're literally going to leave them with 3. You guys are 4. Like, let me be 5 with you guys, and then it's 2. Let's go get them.
Yeah.
Rohan can fucking win in a heartbeat. He's won 3 POVs.
I fucking know.
He's going to win an HOH, no problem. And even if Tina or Tara win, it's going to be Rohan's HOH. They got them. They don't believe that Rohan has them, but I'm like, he does. I share a room with them.
Yeah.
Tara, I think, has a little crush on Ro. They are working together.
I think they are too. But I think Ro comes for me.
I don't know. Like, I know you really think that, but I think it's, like, too obvious of a thing. I really think he would go for the trio over you. And I'm not just saying that. That doesn't even help my thing. I'm just being honest. Like,
yeah.
I don't even think he's coming for you. Like, maybe he would, but who is he putting you up beside? If I'm here, he'll put me up beside you probably because he knows I'm directly coming for him. But Beth said in her speech that she's going for Ro. He's going to go for people who are going for him. We're all going for him.
The whole house is.
You know? So if I go, it's only strengthening that side and dwindling this side of the numbers. Like, I don't get what they're struggling about.
Yeah.
Like, do you? Like, what should I told them this morning, I was like, it's your last day as HOH, Beth. I don't want to be in your room all day campaigning. Like, I want you to enjoy your day. I didn't see Tara campaign yesterday, so you're probably going to hear from her. I said a little piece this morning. I said, I'll follow up with you guys tonight. Like, when I go in there tonight, I want to make sure I'm saying the right things and addressing the right things because if I go and one of those 3 win, you guys are in danger.
We are.
Brayden isn't going up. If any of them win, Brayden's not going to go up. Because Rohan's going to protect him. Do you know what I mean? Rohan's not going for him.
No, I know Rohan's not.
You know? So you're probably going to go up beside one of them. And if that happens, they're going to vote you out.
I know.
So, like, if I stay, I will be the one to get voted out. They will lose a number. Like, you know what I mean? I think they're just stuck on the fact that they're scared that I'm going to stay and be bitter and go for them. But why would I do that? I would have nobody.
That's true.
Like, you know what I mean? And I swore over everything that means anything to me. Like, I'm not going to fly on that shit. Like, even when I swore on everything, I wouldn't put Jed and Ty up in week 3. I was never going to put Ty up. Yeah. That's why I didn't want to, like, get myself in trouble, but Beth would have been the one to go up.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't going to put him up after I swore everything.
Yeah.
I just had to say I was going to put Ty up so he wouldn't use it. So Toya could go and you could stay.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Do you know what I mean? Like.
And I mean, I seen that and I appreciated that, and you never lied to me on your HOH, and I never did the same.
Yeah,
you know
see, I could have maybe not even have been here if I went up instead of Austin.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's what brings us so close is we both could have taken a shot and we didn't.
No, I know.
That's what makes us so close. Like, I have been nothing but honest with you. You're the only person I told about the invisible HOH in this game.
I know. I never told anyone.
I know you didn't. Fuck it. It was just obvious. It was just obvious. I know you didn't tell anyone, and I appreciate that. But I just, you know, you're my final 2, and, like, I need you to work for me.
I am.
I know that you are. I know that you are. I just need you to give it your all because I need to stay. I'm going to help you get far in this game. Even if it means to be a shield, even if it means to be a rogue vote to keep you. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I will, like that's what it is. Real Spice came before this.
Yeah.
So I just, it's not like there's 5 or 6 people in this game. There's still 9 people here. Yeah. If I stay or if I go, Brayden isn't with you guys. Like, or he's with both sides.
Yeah, he is.
Like, I'm just telling you that I'm not prepared to I'm not prepared to go there. Maybe I will later, like, if I have to, but part of my pitch to Bray today was that I'm not going to do that. But yeah, he is. Like, I'm telling you. Like, it's confirmed.
Yeah.
Rohan told me yesterday. Like, they're working together.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Oh, I know. I don't know why they can't see that.
I know. I don't know why they can't see it either, but
It's literally driving me nuts.
it's driving me insane. They were in here talking for like an hour, like the day before yesterday, after the whole blow up. The thing is like if they stay and I go and any of them get power, Braden's not going to be an option. That only leaves you 4.
No, I know.
Like why don't they see this? Like this should be a no-brainer. But instead I'm literally not able to sleep. I'm constantly campaigning. I'm trying to lay low. Like it shouldn't be like this. Like, you know, if they truly want to work with me moving forward and they are going to keep me, I think they should be giving me a little more.
Well, that's what I told them last night. I was like, if you are going to keep Vic, like we need to tell her as soon as possible.
Yeah, like literally. Like, because I'm laying, like, please don't repeat this, but I'm literally laying in bed last night. Like, they are making me jump through hoops. Like, when I had a conversation with them, like, when I got put on the block, like, at night, we were talking in here, and I was like, guys, like, I can assure you this is the wrong move. I was never coming for you guys. The reason I sent Tina and Tara in there is because I thought we were aligned together, and you guys knew it was all bullshit. Yeah. Like, that's fine. I was like, what will it take for me to stay in this game and fight with you guys? And they're like, well, it would be very beneficial, like, for you to call out Tara. We would like to see her squirm. We would like to know if she lies. What did I do? First thing, I was waiting.
Please go to the living room.
You got me.